You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, soap opera fans. This is Soap Dirt with your official Young and the Restless daily spoilers for the week of March 20th through 24th. And we've got a big comeback. Mishael Morgan is back as Amanda Sinclair, and boy, does Devon Hamilton have some explaining to do. So we are here today for you with the official spoilers released to the media from CBS, and we're going to include our analysis of what we think is ahead and where the plots are going. So let's get started. On Monday, March 20th, 2023, we're in Season 50, Episode 117. Nikki Newman needs some help from Traci Abbott, and guess what it's about? Last-minute planning for the big gala coming to Genoa City, and of course that's to celebrate the milestone anniversary of the CBS soap opera. Also on Monday, Diane sets up a trap for Phyllis Summers. Of course, we know that Phyllis is ferreting out information and feeding it to Jeremy Stark because they both want to take this woman down. In this case, it seems like Diane might have sniffed out that Phyllis is up to something and may want to find it out. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. There's also a big twist coming in the Devon Hamilton versus Lily Winters feud. Of course, you'll remember that Devon wants his part of the company, Hamilton Winters, to be undone from the Chancellor Winters merger because Lily and Jill Abbott want to take the company public, but he doesn't want to be part of that. He wants to get back to the core business that he and Neil Winters had when they founded Hamilton Winters. So we're expecting a big court battle, but things could really change this week because Jill Abbott sweeps into town and she has a big meeting with Victor Newman that could change everything. Also on Monday, a familiar face is back in Genoa City. That's Mishael Morgan's first air date, coming back as Amanda Sinclair. And of course, you'll remember, I think it's been in January since she's been back, and she's back for legal stuff related to the Hamilton Winters lawsuit, but there's more to it, and she's got questions for her cheating ex. Then on Tuesday, March 21st, 2023, we're in Season 50, Episode 118 of Young and the Restless, and we're going to see Audra Charles pushing Elena Dawson's buttons. Audra just seems to be an agent of chaos. Remember, she was sleeping with Tucker McCall while she was trying to hook up with her ex, Noah Newman. She's been flirting heavily with Nate Hastings while simultaneously talking about making a friends with benefits arrangements with Tucker, who's actively trying to get Ashley into his bed again, even though he recently had her there. So Audra right now just seems like she's open for business, but specifically, she has an interest in Nate, and of course, Victoria Newman has an interest in Nate, and Tucker recognized this and challenged her on it, but Audra said she doesn't like to lose. So we'll see how that goes. Also on Tuesday, Devon is backed into a corner, and we're going to guess that this is by Amanda Sinclair. She is back, and you remember the last time she was around, she walked in on him having sex with Abby, and Chance was with her, and it was just a jaw dropper, and she just blew up and left town. And that was to facilitate Mishael Morgan's exit, where she went over and shot a new series, and now she shot a new movie, and now she's taken time to come back for the 50th anniversary. We're at midweek then, on Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023, Season 50, Episode 119 of Young and the Restless. And we're going to see Phyllis back to scheming with Jeremy Stark. They are devoted to the idea of taking down Diane. And the big climax of their plot is supposed to happen next week during the 50th anniversary gala. And based on some leaked clips, it looks like that Phyllis is dead. Of course, she's not going to be dead, but my personal guess is that Jeremy and Phyllis are cooking up a scheme to fake her death, to set Diane up in the same way that Diane set up Phyllis and a lot of other people when she faked her own death back in the day. That was back when Maura West was in the role. So we're going to see what develops with this scheme. Also on Wednesday, we've got big Jill Abbott scenes. She stops by to see Victor Newman, and Victor wants to work it out so that Newman can buy Tucker, so he can give Tucker's company to Adam, but Devon is looking at buying the company in case he can't get his company back. So it could be that Victor offers a bargain to Jill if she'll let Devon have his company back, have Hamilton Winners back to get it away from the Chancellor merger. That way, Devon will have no reason to buy McCall Limited, and then Victor can buy it for Adam. Jill wants to hear what he has to say, but she's also really in fighting mode about this lawsuit. So we'll have to look at what happens with that. Also on Wednesday, there's a big throwback comeback. Mamie Johnson is back to Genoa City. If you've been watching the show for a while, you'll know that she's the woman that raised the Abbotts. John Abbott was busy and his wife was running around with other men, and then she abandoned the kids. That's Dina Mergeron. So Mamie is critically important, and of course she's back as part of the 50th anniversary celebration of the CBS soap. And when Jack Abbott opens the door to find her there, he is thrilled. Traci will be thrilled. Ashley Abbott will be thrilled. This is a big treat, and she's one of the many returning guest stars that we're going to see back for the gala and the official 50th anniversary of Young and the Restless. Then we've got spoilers for Thursday, March 23rd, 2023. This is Y&R's episode 120 of season 50. And this is the day the masked gala kicks off in Genoa City. This big party is going to be at the GCAC. We haven't seen the main big room of the GCAC in a long time. We've seen a couple of the hotel rooms, but the athletic club was the set that they chose to pull out of storage and dust off and spruce up for this big 50th anniversary event. So if you loved that set, get ready because it's going to be back. The masked ball is going to be hosted by Nikki and Victor Newman, and it's part of the official Y&R 50th anniversary kickoff. Technically, the date of their 50th anniversary hits on Sunday, March 26th. So if you're sitting around on Sunday, maybe raise a glass to your favorite CBS soap. The party and the fallout are going to continue through the end of the following week and beyond. And we expect at that gala, then that's when Phyllis and Jeremy are going to launch their big plot. Then on Friday, March 24th, 2023, on Young and the Restless, it's season 50, episode 121. Look for a lot of flashbacks and clips on this day. The official spoiler says Victor and Nikki pay tribute to the past. So while we're not going to get days and days of flashbacks, at least that's what showrunner Josh Griffith promised, it looks like on Friday we are going to have some of those. And we're going to see callbacks to beloved scenes and characters. We're definitely hoping to see Gene Cooper. This should be very exciting. That same day on Friday, Barbara Crampton is back as gossip maven Liana Love. No doubt she'll be reporting on the gala with her usual snark and good humor. There's a whole bunch happening next week on Young and the Restless. You do not want to miss this. We're going to be bringing you tons of spoilers at soapdirt.com, so be sure and stay tuned there for the latest spoiler articles. Also, come back often, check our YouTube channel for spoiler videos on all your favorite soaps, and follow our podcast on Spotify and all the major podcast platforms. Thanks for listening.